Would you believe it if I told you that the Titanic never actually sank? Everybody knows the story of the unsinkable ship that struck an iceberg that caused it to sink. But that might not be true. Well, you see, the owners of the Titanic actually had two ships, the Titanic and the Olympic. The Olympic was an older ship, and it took a lot of damage on previous trips. It was said that the owners wanted to get rid of the Olympic simply because it was not profitable anymore. So, when the Titanic was about to set sail, the owners swapped it out with the Olympic and gave it a fresh coat of paint so that they could recoup some of the insurance money to cover the RMS Olympic.
What if I told you the Titanic never sank?
What?
So the owner of the boat, JP Morgan, actually had two boats. He had the Titanic and he had the Olympic. And the Olympic was a little bit older and a little bit more run down, and it was also in some accident.
Okay.
So the theory is that JP Morgan sank the boat on purpose because he knew he would get a lot of money.
What?
He did it for the insurance money, right? But why sink the newly built Titanic when you could scratch off the paint, swap the names, and sink the Olympic instead?
He just painted the word Titanic over the Olympic?
It gets worse. Guess who was on that boat?
Who? I know there's a lot of people on the boat.
All of JP Morgan's business competitors.
What?
And not one of them made it out.
Oh my god.
But guess who wasn't on the boat?
Who?
JP Morgan.
Was he supposed to be?
He canceled minutes before it left.
Because he knew it was gonna sink.
And there was a guy named James Fenton, right, who survived and worked on the boat. And on his deathbed, his last words were, "The Titanic never sank. It was the Olympic."
Wait, what?
And he said that if he said anything, something bad would happen to him.
So what you're trying to say is the movie Titanic's actually called the Olympic?
Exactly.